Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we got another X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you. Today we're up against TYFighter, and if you guys take a look at this, we're viewing this battle from TYFighter's perspective. So, yet another opponent's perspective. So I'm going to be narrating from the other side while you guys get to see TYFighter's side. So today we're gonna have a UU battle yet again. Pretty awesome team here. I got some brand new pokes, so yeah, looking at his team, one look at his team, he probably can set up Stealth Rocks with that Flygon or even that Empoleon. Not sure if Virizion can set up Stealth Rocks. I think they can, I'm not too sure, but yeah. You know, also gotta watch out for that Mega Houndoom. Mega Houndoom can be such a pain in the ass, so without further ado, let's just get right onto it. So I do have my Starmie to use Rapid Spin. That is my only spinner in this team. So I'm going to lead off with, well, before I do that, he's going to lead off with his Flygon. Excellent lead on my opponent's part since he can use U-turn. He's going to go straight for the U-turn. He's going to do way too much. So I'm thinking maybe this Flygon is Choice Bandage. Choice Bandage Flygon can be really powerful. Now he's going to send out his Virizion expecting a Leaf Storm. Excellent play there. Should've went for the Volt Switch, but yeah, I thought he might stay in, but yeah. So now I have no choice but to switch out. At least one did a pretty decent amount, but since I did one, it's not gonna do him. So expecting a fighting move, but he predicts that really nicely and goes straight for the Leaf Blade, and that'll easily kill my Starmie. So unfortunately, my Starmie does go down. Sometimes I wish I put that Focus Sash on my Starmie, but yeah. Good prediction on his part. Now I'm going to send out my Drapion because this thing doesn't want to get poisoned in the face, so it's going to switch into his Asthma, his Weezing. I'm just going to go straight for the Poison Jab because I don't want to play no games. Could've went for a knockoff, but I know that Virizion, it does have Justified, so it was very risky of me to use knockoff, but yeah. So now I'm going to have to switch up because I don't want to get burned just yet. I'm going to switch into my Registeel. It's a good opportunity to set up my Registeel since I can set up rocks. I'll be the first person in this battle to set up rocks. He does land his burn, which is fine honestly, because I am just carrying the Seismic Toss. It doesn't really matter too much. So now I am going to get burned, but I do have that Stealth Rock, so he's going to go straight for a Fire Blast, and luckily I do avoid it, but even an uninvested non-stab Fire Blast coming from a Weezing will not do too much. So yeah, but things are looking alright here. It does kind of suck that my Starmie died way too early. It is my only Rapid Spinner, and it just died, so it's a little unfortunate. Now his Fire Blast does land, and let's see how much it'll do. Yeah, it won't do too much, actually. From that view, it just almost looks like it's not very super effective, so I take this opportunity to go for a Thunder Wave since I know that Fire Blast can't really hurt me, so Thunder Wave this Weezing, which is pretty awesome since Weezing can't really get toxic, so like pretty much the best thing is just to Thunder Wave. I mean, the best thing is to freeze it, but you know, whatever. He's gonna switch out because he knows his Fire Blast can't do shit, so he's gonna switch into his Flygon. Kind of scare me with an Earthquake. I'm just gonna go straight for the Seismic Toss to pretty much hit anything this in his team. TYFighter doesn't have any ghost types, so I'm free to just use Thunder Wave. So now here, I'm kind of fearing the Earthquake, but I'm also know that he might go for the U-turn. So I predict that really nicely, stayed in, so he doesn't get that switch priority, and anything that he wants to switch out is gonna get Seismic Tossed. He's gonna switch into his Raikou's Tesla. Pretty awesome switch there, in case I did go for a Thunder Wave, and not to mention this Raikou might be able to hurt me with an Aura Sphere. So I'm gonna use my Seismic Toss. It does a decent amount, but yeah, unfortunately I can't paralyze this Raikou since Raikou is electric type, so kinda sucks, man. Registeel should learn Glare or some shit, so now I don't want to get hit by, you know, Aura Sphere. I'm gonna switch into my Florges, take that Aura Sphere, or even a Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. So turns out he does have Volt Switch, so he has yet another one of those teams. He has a U-turner and a Volt Switcher, so he's having all these switch priorities. Not hating on his team whatsoever. I mean, his team is wonderful. I love to run U-turners and Volt Switchers all day too, but yeah, they can get really annoying. So I'm gonna switch into my specially defensive shiny Florges. even though I am especially defensive, I am weak to that Flash Canyon. I'm kind of afraid of it, but I'm just gonna go throw up for a Wish just to kind of see what he's gonna do. It turns out he's gonna go straight for the defog, so still not sure if he's gonna set up rocks yet. He's probably gonna set up rocks now after he used defog, so this Empoleon probably has rocks and defog. So I'm gonna use my aromatherapy to kind of just cure my burn Registeel. It's not gonna be too much, but you know, whatever. It's gonna go straight for the Stealth Box. I kind of predicted that, but you know, I didn't really have much for it, so the Wish that I used for my Florges just healed like a fraction of my HP, so gonna use Wish yet again so I can toss it to whomever I want. He's gonna go straight for the Skull, so it turns out this Empoleon does not have the Flash Canyon, which is kind of a bummer because Steel types are pretty useful in this generation since, you know, there are Fairy types, so yeah, Steel attacks are more useful now, so he should really pack that Flash Cannon, so gonna switch out because, well, I wanna heal my Registeel ASAP. He's gonna go for a Scald or whatnot, but I know I can at least take one and hurt by some rock damage, but it turns out he's gonna make a double switch, so I'm a little bit afraid, not sure what he's gonna switch out. He's gonna switch into a Virizion, so it's a bad switch on my part, and I'm not sure if he predicted that, but if he did, that was a really good prediction because I'm pretty sure this Virizion is fully physical since he just used Leaf Blade, so turns out he's gonna go straight for the close combat. I didn't really have anything that wanted to take it, not to mention my Starmie had just died, so gonna have to let my Registeel die. Kinda wasteful since I did throw up that Wish to kind of heal it, but whatever, at least now his defenses are dropped and, you know, he gets a little bit of Life Orb recoil damage, so here I thought, do I go for a Poison Jab or do I go for a Knockoff, you know? So he's gonna switch into his Dynamite. I'm just gonna go straight for a Knockoff. Good thing he did not switch out. I mean, good thing he did switch out, so gonna do a butt ton to this Empoleon, and judging from that range, thanks to that Knockoff, this Earthquake will easily take out this Empoleon, so pretty awesome there. I'm so glad that I did not knock off that Virizion. So now he's gonna switch into his goddamn Flygon, and I thought he might not go for a U-turn, that's why I stayed in, but unfortunately he does go for a U-turn, I mean Earthquake, so I can't fool him twice, unfortunately. Fool him once is already enough, so gonna send out my Rotom, not really sure why, yeah, because rocks are up, Rotom would have died, so yeah, now I'm going to send out my boogers, my Hippowdon. It's going to do some work here. So, I know this Flygon, even with Choice Band, might not kill me, so I'm free to just set up curses all day. So, he knows that too, so he's like, oh, better get the fuck out of here. So, he's going to switch into his Weezing ASAP so he can burn me. But, I knew that the Weezing is coming out, but you know what, I'm just like, I don't care if I get burned. If I can just get max curses, I still might have a chance. So I'm a little bit desperate too since half my team, or almost half my team are gone, so Boogers needs to shine now, so hopefully though, maybe he just gets paralyzed all day so he doesn't even burn me, but that's really unlikely, so I'm going to use my second curse now. I'm going to grab more attack and defenses. Of course, I'm going to drop my speed, which is still hilarious because I'm still faster than this paralyzed Weezing, so. But not after like 4 times. I think like after 3 or 4 times, I'm going to be slower. So I thought, okay, let's just see how much I can do before he lands that burn. Turns out my Stone Edge doesn't even do that much, even if I am not burned, so. Yeah, kind of a waste there because I don't have max PP, so I'm only running like 5 Stone Edges, so yeah, I mean I really want to do as much damage as possible before he does burn me, so luckily my Stone Edge does hit, so I thought, okay, well, now that I am burned, I have no choice but to go for max curses, so I can save my Stone Edges since I'm only limited Stone Edges, and not to mention Weezing has Levitate, so he's not gonna get hit by Earthquake, so Stone Edge is my only attack for this thing. He, on the other hand, can't really do shit to me either because I am very bulky in special defense, so not to mention his poison attacks won't do anything, so he's forced to use Fire Blast, and that literally did nothing, so things are not looking too bad here, but like I mentioned, I only have 4 more Stone Edges, so need to get that max curse going on here, so He's gonna keep using Fire Blasts, and he lands it. I'm kind of wishing that he didn't land it, so he doesn't have to force me to use Slack Off or not. Unfortunately, Sandstorm does subside. I really do wish that Sandstorm was, you know, forever ongoing, just like back in Gen 5. Because now that my Sandstorm is gone and no more, he can freely just use what's it called? keep relying on his Black Sludge. So unfortunately, he's gonna keep healing himself while I'm gonna set up. So not cool, man. Not cool, Weezing. You're not supposed to grab your HP back. I really wish I knocked off the Weezing's Black Sludge, like, you know, a long time ago, but oh well. I'm gonna grab some more curses. I think this is my 5th curse, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, I'm not too sure. So yeah, now he's gonna keep using Fire Blast. Turns out that he doesn't want to use his Sludge Bomb. I can respect that, since he wants to save his Sludge Bomb, and not to mention Sludge Bomb will absolutely do nothing to me, and he can't really poison me. So yeah, now I'm at half HP. So turns out I'm slower than this Weezing now. So, but luckily for me, he missed his Fire Blast, even though it won't do too much. So I'm gonna grab all my HP back. So it's gonna be one hell of a crab battles, semi-stall fest going on here, but we're not really trying to stall each other, man. We're just trying to kill each other, honestly. He could switch out, but it's kind of risky for TYFighter to switch out, since I am pretty much at max right now after this curse. So yeah, the only thing that can pretty much stop me is this Weezing, so I have no choice, or he has no choice but to stay in. And I don't really have anything for this Weezing anymore because, well, my Starmie died, so it died way too early, so I have no choice but to stay in either. So we have no choice but to kill each other with our bulkiest Pokemon. So turns out he's out of Fire Blast now, so he's gonna use Sludge Bomb now, and that won't do anything. Gonna go for my max Stone Edge, and yeah, didn't do as much as I expected because, well, I am burned, so I have to kind of fish for criticals. Here, he's gonna get paralyzed, which is pretty awesome there. I kind of wish he get paralyzed more. Unfortunately, my Stone Edge misses, so I think I'm down to like 2 Stone Edges. So judging from this point, one of my Stone Edges have to land a crit, and both my Stone Edges have to hit. So I'm at my final 2 Stone Edges. He's gonna keep using Sludge Bomb. Since he doesn't have any more, I'm gonna use my Stone Edge, and unfortunately it's not a crit, so this Weezing lives yet another day, so things aren't looking too good here. I can go for a Slack Off, but like I mentioned, you know, this Weezing is also healing due to this ridiculously Black Sludge, so I have no choice but go for Stone Edge, but of course I miss, so yeah. Not good one bit, not good one bit. So unfortunately, I am out of Stone Edges now, and I have no more Earthquakes. So yeah, I'm just gonna use Slack Off. I chose to stay in because, well, I have my Florges in the back, but yeah, my Florges is gonna just get destroyed by you know, this Weezing Sludge Bomb, and I do have that Drapion in the back, but I don't want my Drapion to get burned, so I'm gonna use Slack Off so that this Weezing can at least get rid of, I mean, can have no more Sludge Bombs. So gonna use my curse, but I am at +6, so yeah, I'm in a tough little pickle here. So unfortunately, this Weezing has pretty much checked me, has pretty much checkmated me. So I really have no choice right now. So I don't like to give up just yet. I know I want to keep this battle, you know, ongoing and very interesting for my viewers. So unfortunately, yeah, I can't do anything, but at the same time, I still don't want to quit yet. I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn as a mule, stubborn as a hippo. I don't know. So gonna use Sludge Bomb, and it's gonna take me pretty close to dead. I'm gonna keep using Slack Off. So yeah, things are looking too sweet here, but you know, Honestly, this is not the first time I got walled by Weezing. Weezing is just way too good. If you get Pokemon, you know, like Starmie that die off way too early, you know, Weezing can potentially like just destroy your team. So yeah, my biggest mistake was to just let my Starmie die way too early. That was probably the biggest mistake in this battle. So TYFighter, I fought him once before. I'll leave the link to this video on the side for you guys to see. So this is our second battle, so pretty freaking sweet here. He's gonna go for another Sludge Bomb. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just refusing to quit, I guess, and I'm just kind of stalling out his Sludge Bomb. So maybe I still have a chance. Maybe I still have a chance once I send out my Florges. Kind of waiting for him to just, you know, stall out all that Sludge Bomb. So that's why I'm still staying in. My Florges might have a chance, but at the same time, not really. Yeah, since my Florges can't really do anything to it either, because my Florges doesn't have any attacking moves actually. I have two Florges, but the one that I brought to this fight actually doesn't have any yeah, PP, so yeah, turns out I'm pretty much out of Slack Off too, or I don't know. I think we're pretty much done with Slack Off and Sludge Bomb, so unfortunately, I am gonna have to call it quits pretty soon here. It's really hilarious. We can't really do shit to each other, and if I keep healing myself, he's just gonna use Pain Split, even though he is at max, so yeah. I really love shiny Weezing. It just looks so awesome. That shiny bold color and that purple smoke is really beautiful. So yeah, it turns out I think I had my Florges and my Drapion left, which can't do shit to that Weezing. So unfortunately, Ty has that upper hand since my Starmie died way too early. So thank you, TYFighter, for bringing such an awesome team. Great coverage, great Volt Switchers and U-turners, and thank you, viewers, for watching this battle. I'm getting my ass whooped these days, so gonna showcase my losses since I want to, you know, keep it fresh. Don't want to keep it all stale. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a nice day.